Hey y'all, it's me, T Bubba Bechtol, the president of the Bubbas of America, with a little sunshine this morning. I love smiling comebacks. My mama told me once that the best way to ever diffuse potential ugliness and avoid fights with people was to make them laugh. Smiling comebacks can be just funny things that people say and do to make your entire day. For example, when little Bubba was in biology class one day at Pensacola High School, the teacher asked him, "Carter, do female frogs croak?" Of course, he hadn't done his homework. He didn't know the answer. But he shouted out loud, "Well, they will if you hold their little heads underwater long enough." And then there was a day that my wife, Bubbalicious, was training to make a tandem parachute jump over Pensacola Beach for her birthday. The instructor said, "If you're going to make a parachute jump, how high should you be?" She said, "Well, about 3 days of constant drinking would be enough for me." We all laughed, and the next day she jumped. I recently did a show at the Senior Citizen Center here, and I was watching a PowerPoint with these folks on Egyptian pyramids and what was discovered in them whenever they opened these tombs up. The speaker explained that jars of honey and some grains were still edible. And then he asked the crowd, "Do you know how long a pea can last? Sometimes for 5,000 years. My buddy Buster, a good old boy and great Southerner, spoke up and said, "Man, it sure seems that way sometimes." I was in the hospital last week to see an old pal, and the person in the next bed was consulting with her doctor. I couldn't help but overhear. He said, "Ma'am, do you know which of your 5 senses diminishes as you grow older?" She said, "Yes, my sense of decency." I know just how she feels. And finally, I was asked once in a home cures class, in olden days when your grandfather put horseradish on his head, what was he trying to do? I couldn't let it go by. I just said, "Well, he was trying to get it into his mouth." This is T Bubba. Give somebody a smiling comeback today.